Hello everybody, this is Sinema77, horror and cult film lover, and I'm back with another video. Today we're doing another shelf by shelf. We had already done all of these, 1 through 4, and today we are on shelf number 5 of the Blu-ray shelf. Just a question to anybody who watches this, let me know in the comments if... See, I was going to do the Blu-ray shelves first and then work my way into the DVD shelves, but let me know if you want me to go ahead and start working on the DVD shelves, because I might be able to go ahead and do that. It's just a matter of when I have the time, but yeah, just let me know if you want me to go ahead and start working on the DVDs as well as the Blu-rays. So here we go. We have Dario Argento's Dracula. An interesting movie, not a really great one, but... Ooh, Ozzy Argento, yum yum. Anyway, but interesting movie, not a great one. I like some of the things that Argento did with this movie, but it's definitely not his best work by a long shot. But anyway, though, there's that one. A little Steven Spielberg with Artificial Intelligence. I can't really watch this movie too often, though. The ending's too bleak. But, okay, Austin Powers movies. International Man of Mystery, The Spy Who Shagged Me, and Goldmember. I haven't had breakfast yet, so when I get done, I might have go have a smoke and a pancake. We have The Babadook. Not the best horror movie ever made, but still, I mean, I think it's actually pretty good for what it is. Tom Hanks and Bachelor Party. Good early Tom Hanks. We got Johnny Knoxville, Bad Grandpa. My friend Jared Kimball, he let me borrow this movie, and I saw it. And the other day, I found it for $2 on Blu-ray. So I was like, I need to go ahead and get this added to the collection. I did it on my. Oh, sorry about the camera work. I did that on my video, and yeah, my brother Bill, he loves Jackass. He's got the whole set of them. Got Basketball. This movie's fantastic. It's one of the best comedies. You know, written and directed by David Zucker. You got Trey Parker, Matt Stone from South Park, of course. This movie's great. It's just funny as all get out. We have Basket Case. I never got around to upgrading to the Arrow version. I still have the Something Weird video, but still. Basket Case, ooh. Still a pretty good addition, I think. Yeah. It's like, it's better than not having it all, but still, it's like, yeah, I haven't gotten around to got the Arrow yet. There's Basket Case 2. Basket Case 3. There we go. So, yeah, it's nice to have all 3 of the Basket Case movies. Yeah, Batman Begins. I actually like the Christopher Nolan trilogy. I like the Nolan trilogy. I like the Tim Burton movies. I just don't care for the Joel Schumacher ones too much, and the Zack Snyder I can do without. Russell Crowe and A Beautiful Mind. Good movie. We have Bedazzled with the delicious Elizabeth Hurley. Broken Lizard, Beer Fest Unrated. I love Broken Lizard movies. They do great comedies, and oh yeah. I really wish, though, that somebody, I don't care who, but somebody like Scream Factory or somebody, please, Arrow, I don't care who, somebody get a hold of Club Dread, put that out on Blu-ray, it needs it. We have Beetlejuice. Gotta love Beetlejuice, come on. We got the Belko Experiment. This is actually pretty good. Very kind of a downer movie, but, still it's really good. So kind of like the Hunger Games, in an office building, something like that. Bereavement. Haven't watched this yet. Better Off Dead. This is one of the best. This movie is great. This movie is very funny. It's a dark comedy. Got a lot of sight gags, but it is kind of a love story. Unfortunately, though, like I just said, this is a love story, but this is going to be the kind of love story you're not going to get your girlfriend to watch, because it's more of a love story from a man's perspective, so... But anyway, you got John Cusack in this movie, and his character, he's kind of a loser. If this is for anybody who hasn't seen the movie, but you got John Cusack, his character, he's a little bit of a loser and everything else. And he's dating this girl, and the girl's actually Amanda Wyss from Nightmare on Elm Street, and she breaks up with him because she wants to go out with a more popular guy, and he's upset about it. He's trying to think of ways to kill himself. And then Diane Franklin from Amityville 2, she plays the foreign exchange student who moved in next door, and she kind of starts bringing him out of his shell and helping him. But like I said, it's really funny. It's got some great side gags, but it is actually a good love story at the same time too. So if you like a good love story, this movie works. But yeah, I mean, just unfortunately, like I said, I think if you try to pass this off to a girl, to try to get her to watch this, I don't think you're going to have a lot of luck. I don't know. You might. I don't know. Just depends. Depends on what her sense of humor is like. So anyway, there's that one. Got Big Trouble in Little China, of course. John Carpenter. Excellent movie. Oh, man. I mean, seriously, what can you say about this? This movie's so damn good. This movie is just the best. It truly is. Kurt Russell, Dennis Dunn. Oh, man. I love this movie. This movie's so much fun. One of the most entertaining movies I could possibly think of. Okay, we got Adam Sandler, some Billy Madison. I like early Adam Sandler. Whatever. Damn, she was gorgeous. Whatever happened to her? Anyway. Some better... Okay, we talked about, Argento's Dracula here. Let's talk about some better Argento. We got, the classic The Bird with the Crystal Plumage. Giallo classic. This is the I don't have the Arrow version. This is what the Raro. No, this is VCI. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought it was Raro. Yeah, this is the VCI Blu-ray. I need another one. I need to upgrade to the Arrow edition, but still, really good to have that. Awesome. Okay, we got Black Snake Moan, Christina Ricci and Samuel Jackson. Let's see here. Okay. Show of hands, how many people want a barely clad Christina Ricci chained up in your house? Just her teeny weeny little underwear and all that kind of stuff, so I'm sure a lot of guys would love to have that. But no, actually a pretty good movie though. Anyway. Okay, we got Black Swan, Natalie Portman, her... Yeah, no, Star Wars. Boy, didn't Star Wars just kill the hell out of her career, though? I mean, for God's sake, after Star Wars, hell, she turned around, she did this movie, got an Academy Award, had a family, she's back in movies again. So yeah, I mean, Star Wars, boy, that just really destroyed her career, didn't it? Damn, what is she gonna do? I don't know. But she won one Academy Award. She was nominated for that movie where she played Jackie Onassis. So yeah, I mean, boy, just Star Wars just did her in, man. There's no chance at all for her. Anyway, there's Blade. This was given to me for free by my friend Jared Kimball. I always appreciate that. Same thing with this one, Blade 2. This was given to me by Jared. The reason why is because he got he got the collector's set that had all three movies. So I need to get off my ass and get around to picking up the third one. I really do. I do like the Blade movies. I really do. Wesley Snipes, he's kick ass in these movies, and yeah, so I get a chance. I just need to get Blade Trinity, even though I know some people will probably be like, "Oh, you don't really need to jump on Blade Trinity too much." I mean, it wasn't really the best, but even still, it'd be nice to have all three of them. Okay, now we have a comedy classics. We got Blazing Saddles. You could never make this movie today. Not with the way people are nowadays. There's no way you could make this movie. We got Caddyshack, and we got European Vacation. I actually don't mind European Vacation. It's not the best of the European or the Vacation series, but yeah, I like it. It was pretty fun. But yeah, Caddyshack's a classic. Oh God, Blair Witch. I have the Blair Witch movies, and this one here, first time I have to admit I was very lucky. My friend Jared Kimball again, he bought the movie and gave me the he gave me the code for this, and that was why I have it. But, yeah, I watched the movie. I came across this. I got it for, I think it was like $3 in a pawn shop, and I got it just, to complete the set. But, yeah, I got to be honest, I was not really the biggest fan of this movie. I just thought it was kind of like, it was almost just like the first movie all over again. Just, they changed some shit up, and I didn't care for it, but... That being said, here's the Blair Witch Project, which I do like this movie. I'm a real fan of this movie. I really enjoy it.
I think it's really well done. And just, a little something to note. If you want something really, really funny, watch the movie with the commentary on by the filmmakers. They do a great job. So, yeah, this movie is really, really funny. It's really good. So, I know this movie's hit and miss with a lot of people, but still, yeah, I do enjoy the Blair Witch Project. So, oh, yeah. Okay, sorry I had to cut there. Okay, we're continuing on now. We got Blood Hook. Okay, this is from what is this? Vinegar Syndrome. Okay, yes, this is a great addition of the movie to have, and actually, it's a fun little kind of almost Texas Chainsaw Massacre inspired slasher movies. It's co-written and directed by Jim Mallon, who and Kevin Murphy worked on this movie, and they would both go on later to help Joel Hodgson create Mystery Science Theater 3000. So that's one of the reasons I got this, because I'm a nut for Mystery Science Theater 3000. But yeah, actually, this movie's really good. It's funny in some spots, and it's got a good premise. These people go to this. They're going to this resort so they can go fishing and everything else, and it turns out that the people are being hooked by this fisherman, and he turns around and he cuts them up and sells them as bait. So I thought that was kind of an interesting idea for a movie, and so yeah, this movie's really good. So Blood Hook, yeah, you get a chance to pick it up. It's good. Okay, we have the Blood trilogy here with Herschel Gordon Lewis movies. We got Color Me Blood Red, Blood Feast, and 2000 Maniacs. Oh yeah, I know Arrow's putting these out, and again, probably wouldn't hurt to get off my lazy ass and upgrade these, but still, you know, even these are pretty good. Look at all the bonus features you still get on there, and so yeah. Oh yeah, really nice to have that. I got another one that's got a couple more Herschel Gordon Lewis movies, but Bloodsuckers from Outer Space, I did a video on that. So Bloodsucking Bastards, this movie's funny. It's a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Kind of a horror comedy about vampires trying to take over an office building, and so yeah, it's pretty good. I liked it. So. Only thing is, though, if this movie teaches you a lesson, though, it's like if a woman ever says, I love you, don't say no. Okay, we got some classic David Lynch here. We got Blue Velvet. I got this here. Yeah, this is the Universal, or not the Universal. Jesus, it's the MGM 20th Century Fox release. It's got deleted scenes and stuff, but oh boy, I'm so expecting there to be like a new version of this anytime soon with like, Arrow or something. Gonna put it out with all new stuff on it. So. The Blues Brothers, classic, just awesome movie, great soundtrack. Oh yeah, the Blues Brothers, you can't go wrong. Blues Brothers 2000, not so much. Okay movie, but not nowhere near as good as the first. We got The Boneyard. Good movie. Picked this up just a little while ago and had a lot of fun with it. Good movie, great special effects. So really is. It's kind of an special effects monster show. Really trying to show off the special effects. But yeah, still, it's really good. Phyllis Diller's a hoot in this movie. Anyway, we got Clive Barker's Book of Blood. Love this movie. First time I watched it, I have to admit, I was not really the fondest of it. I felt it was kind of like too slow paced and drug on too long. But really enjoy it now. So, and that's the thing. For a while there, I heard that like Lionsgate was going to try to get their hands on all these Clive Barker stories and try to, try to do movie adaptations of all of them. I just wonder what happened to that. We had like several of them, but now we don't have any more. We have Bram Stoker's Dracula. I wonder if I should. I'm still getting ready to get my 4K TV and 4K Blu Ray player. I wonder if this is one of the ones I should upgrade to 4K. I do love this movie, though. Went to see this in the theater as a kid. Wasn't the fondest of it at first, but I definitely warmed up to it. And it was cool. It was like my brother, Bill, he gave me a Dracula t-shirt for Christmas that year, and boy, oh boy, did I wear the hell out of that thing. I wore it till it was just worn down to nothing. But yeah, I do. I'm sorry, Twilight, but when I want a vampire love story, I think I'll go with something more like this. The Breakfast Club. I know there's the Criterion Edition, but I gotta be honest. I mean, I do like this movie, but yeah, I think I'm happy with just this here. Bring It On, Fight to the Finish. Everybody knows I love, yummy cheerleaders. So, Buried, Ryan Reynolds. I haven't seen this yet. I need to watch this. I do like Ryan Reynolds. I like it. Even when he does the more dramatic stuff. I love his comedies and stuff, but, yeah, I know. Even when he does dramatic stuff, he's really good. So I need to watch this. We got Joe Dante's Burying the Ex with Anton Yelchin, unfortunately, the late Anton Yelchin, Ashley Greene from Twilight, and Alexandra Daddario. Whoa. Ashley Greene actually looks kind of hot there. Alexandra Daddario, she's definitely nothing to sneeze at, that's for sure. Okay, we have The Canyons. I already did a video about that. Lindsay Lohan, nude, showing all her glory. Well, not all of it, more like just TNA, but okay, we got Carrie, the remake of it. This is like the second time this movie is remade. I paid $2 for this Blu-ray, and honestly, I'm not really a fan of the movie. I very much, when it comes to Carrie, I gotta stick with Brian De Palma all the way. Just this movie here, it's like it's trying to follow the original movie too close instead of like being more of an adaptation of the book, which the first remake was more of a closer adaptation of the book. And it's just, I don't know, just Chloe Grace Moretz, while she is a good actress, she's way too pretty to be Carrie. See, it's like right there, she looks so damn hot. She's not ugly. Even there, when she's like supposed to be all frumpy and stuff. Sorry, trying to get my camera to focus her. Even when she's like frumpy and stuff, it's like I remember guys back in my school. I don't know how things have changed nowadays, but back in school, if we saw a girl, even if she looked like that, we'd still be like, I still want to date her. I still go out with her. Anyway, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not really. Oh, wait a minute. I got this one mixed up. I was supposed to. Okay, so CARR. Sorry. So, all right. So now we got Carlito's Way. Awesome movie. Al Pacino, Brian De Palma. The sequel to Scarface, if you will. But yeah, I have to admit, I was not really a fan of Carlito's Way, Rise to Power. But, Carlito's Way, yeah, great movie. Love it. Got another great kind of gangster movie here. We got Casino. This movie's brilliant. Great cast. Scorsese, definitely at the top of his game with this movie. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Good movie. I'm going to put that one there for right now because it looks like these are trying to fall here. So, and we got Castaway with Tom Hanks. Got Catch and Release. I'm not really the biggest fan of these kind of romantic comedies, but mainly I got it for Kevin Smith. I am a huge Kevin Smith fan, and he's great in here as a comic relief. Stephen King's Cat's Eye. Sorry, I'm going to have to shift position here in a minute. Awesome. Saw this in the theater as a kid. Really loved it. Changeling. Haven't seen that yet. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Okay, I know a lot of people don't like this remake and stuff, and I can see why. I mean, I do have the box set of the original Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I do have a soft spot in this movie, in my heart for this movie, though, because I do like Johnny Depp. I like Tim Burton. I've seen worse remakes, much worse, but I actually don't mind this movie too much. Okay, speaking of Kevin Smith, we got some Chasing Amy here. Pretty good movie. More of a dramatic love story, but definitely got some great funny moments in it. So, Jason Lee is awesome in here, so. Okay. Cheech and Chong's next movie. I showed that off in my Christmas haul video. And, here we go. Cherry Bomb. Haven't watched that yet. Got the original Children of the Corn. Okay, funny story about that. I need to review the movie sometime and tell you the funny story about that. We got the Children of the Corn remake, and honestly, I don't mind this movie because it is very much a very faithful adaptation of the short story. So that's what's got going for it. The characters, Bert and Vicky, are not as interesting as, in the original, because this one here, they're just kind of nasty people who hate each other. But anyway, but I do have a soft spot for that remake, and that's why I keep. Okay, sorry I had to shift positions once again. We have Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things. Unfortunately, Bob Clark is no longer with us, but this was his first film as writer-director. I have to admit, the first time I watched this movie, it was on VHS, and I wasn't really digging it. It just seemed like it was taking too long for anything to happen. So the first time, I just shut it off because I was getting bored with it. Then I watched it a second time. It's like, well, I'm just going to go ahead and see whatever happens at the end. And I watched it, and it's like, okay, this is actually really good. So then I went back and watched the movie from beginning to end, and now I really do like the movie. I appreciate it for what it is, and this really is a great... Blu-ray of it. VCI did a great job on this. So, yeah, I'm happy to have that. We got Christine, another John Carpenter classic, Stephen King. Awesome. Love this movie. Got the soundtrack. Love the music. It's Carpenter's score. We got Christmas Carol, Alastair Sim version as Scrooge. And I still got the 2 DVD set, though, because that's got some bonus features. And it's got the I don't know why. I'm just kind of interested to keep it for the colorized version, too. Another Christmas movie. We got Bob Clark's A Christmas Story. Classic. Even though now this one's supposed to be like the most offensive, controversial movie ever made and all that stuff. They tried pulling that on everybody last Christmas, too. Dario Argento presents The Church. Very interesting movie. Very good. Very young Ozzy Argento there, but it's kind of hard to explain, though. I mean, it's one of those kinds you really need to, directed by Michel Soavi, and one of those kind of movies you kind of really have to see it to believe it. I can't really tell you. It's kind of hard, so try to explain it, but we'd be here all day. Awesome. Christopher Lee here, The City of the Dead, the limited edition. This movie is actually pretty good. A little slow going, but it's pretty good. So it's all about this girl who's interested in this small town because it's has a history of witchcraft, and that's actually the girl there. Christopher Lee is the professor, and then she goes to this place and she finds out that everybody in this town is in league with the devil, and they practice witchcraft, and this is actually the witch right there. So yeah, and then anyway, so kind of like Psycho, this girl, she goes missing, and then everybody her boyfriend and brother, I think, they go off to find her. So pretty good movie. We got some City of the Living Dead, Lucio Fulci. Really good movie. I remember I got the DVD in here too because David, this guy that I worked with, I told him I talked about him when I did the funny story on The Conjuring and stuff. He at one point was having some hard times financially, and he was trying to sell off some of his movies and stuff. And he had the DVD for this, for City of the Living Dead here. And, I told him I'd go ahead and give him a couple of bucks for it. So I was able to get that off of him. So very happy about that. So awesome. City of the Living Dead. We got Clerks, Kevin Smith goodness. I love Clerks. If you get a chance, get on Facebook or whatever, follow Marilyn Gigliotti, this actress right here. She is fantastic. She's lovely. She's wonderful. You talk to her, she'll respond back. She's awesome. She's really cool. And Scott Schiaffo, I'm sorry Scott if I butcher your name, but plays a Chuli's Gum representative. Follow him too. He's also a fantastic guy. Really awesome. Yeah, Clerks. Clerks 2. Easily one of the best sequels you could ask for. Love this movie. So good. I can watch this any time of the day or night. It's so good. Stanley Kubrick's A Clockwork Orange. Masterpiece. I'm waiting to see this. I have to admit, this is a movie I can honestly see myself buying in 4K. Just see how good it looks. If, Like I said, I've seen what supposedly 2001 Space Odyssey looks like. If that's what that looks like, I can't imagine what Clockwork Orange is going to look like. Cloverfield, not bad. Not bad movie. Not really anxious about the third one, but this one's pretty good. Clue. Tim Curry steals this movie. I don't care what anybody says. They're all good. You know, Madeline Kahn, Christopher Lloyd, Leslie Ann Warren, Martin Mull, you know, Michael McKean. They're all good in here, but yeah, Tim Curry, he steals the show. This is his movie. Cognies versus Zombies. Zombie comedy. Zomedy, I think they call them. Really good movie. A lot of fun. Enjoy this movie quite a bit. Yeah, I can't recommend this movie enough. The Co-Ed and the Zombie Stoner. Picked this up for like $2, and this is one you really gotta like really kind of brainless comedies to enjoy this one. If you do, then this movie's right up your alley. But you know, I mean, it's not the greatest, but I've definitely seen worse. So, but anyway, still. Cold Mountain. Actually enjoy this movie. Good movie. Nicole Kidman, Renee Zellweger. Really good. We got The Collection. I got The Collection. The Collector kind of mixed up there because this is actually the second movie. Really like this one, but I really enjoy the first movie a lot. These are good. I don't know why they stopped at 2, but anyway. A brilliant movie. The Color Purple. Steven Spielberg. I mean, this movie is a masterpiece. It truly is. Oh, and it just fell. Okay. Sorry, just my arms are getting a little tired here. But yeah, brilliant movie. Whoopi Goldberg, Dan Glover, Oprah Winfrey. This movie's brilliant. Can't say enough good things about it. Come Out and Play. I did not know that this was actually a remake of the movie. I think it's called Who Can Kill a Child. I did not know that this was a remake of this. I picked this up for literally like $2.95 at a Dollar General. I thought it was good when I saw it, but I didn't know it was a remake to another movie. Coming to America, Eddie Murphy, classic, very funny, very good. The Conjuring 2, I just did my video on the first Conjuring, so I'm going to do the second one here pretty soon. Love the Conjuring movie. Cosmopolis, some David Cronenberg. Not his best, you know, I'm kind of more, you know, when it comes to Cronenberg, I'm more a fan of his stuff like Scanners and, you know, Videodrome, things like that, but yeah. Not too bad, but not his greatest work. The Craft, I just showed that off in the video. I just picked this up, so sorry, Scream Factory, just not really a movie I really need for like $30. Got a double feature here of The Crazies, the remake, and Let Me In, the remake. Both movies pretty solid. I've seen the original to both, and you know, good follow-ups, but I could just live with watching the originals, to be honest with you. But anyway, still pretty good. Crimson Peak, good movie. Good movie. I don't know if it's worth going and pay all that money for the Arrow edition, but still, it's pretty good. A brilliant movie, The Crow, Brandon Lee. This movie's a masterpiece. Rest in peace, Brandon Lee. This movie is brilliant. The soundtrack is brilliant. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Gotta love The Crow. And to wrap this up, we got Cujo. Stephen King's Cujo. Really good. I remember watching this movie as a kid. Freaked me out pretty good. You know, didn't make me afraid of dogs so much, but just, you know, the idea of being trapped in a car by a dog. Ugh. Anyway, I enjoy Cujo. Love it very much. And that's going to about do it. I'm sorry, we're almost at 30 minutes here. I didn't think it was going to take that long to do this, but if anybody took the time to watch all of this, I appreciate you for doing it. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. This is Sinema77, horror and cult film lover, and you know, we'll be back with shelf number 6 very soon of the Blu-ray shelf, and take care. Have a good day.